Hello, everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. Last week, we kind of made the game a little easy mode. We've got a bunch of amazing breakthroughs, including nano refinement, which I picked up toward the end of the last video, global support, which I found in the last video. So nice. We got Project Phoenix last week, superconducting computing, which is one of my favorites. This one I think seems to be harder to find than other things. I'm actually going to leave this where I'm at. I'm just looking at the research because I do need to get core heat convectors, because if I do want to start terraforming the planet, I kind of need to get on this. I'm also going to protect against cold waves. Nuclear terraforming. It's a 2,000 research, and it's going to let me melt the polar ice caps. I'm actually going to move core heat convector down. So nuclear terraforming and mega satellites get researched very quickly. It unlocks 2 more things on here. That way, once I get all the way to the bottom of this, all of the keys that I have, you know, I see 2 of them up here, plus a beaker downstairs. I know I've got a couple of things as well. I've got 3 keys. Yep, I got 3 keys that I also need to be doing something with. I want to make sure that they're being put to use as well. My RC commander has revealed a bunch of stuff. I want to make sure I'm going at full speed right now. It feels like I'm going a little bit slow at the moment, but I am just starting my Saturday as I'm recording this. My co-pilot's still asleep for the moment. When she wakes up, of course, I'm going to have to take care of her because that is my job. I'm the dad. Also looking at resources down here that I want to get my hands on, and also upstairs there's something I want to do once this has been scanned. I'm going to start talking about bringing some materials down here to start making stuff, but I do actually have the materials. So do I actually have everything? Yeah, I do. I can actually get a Stirling generator. I can actually start building up this whole section.
Anomaly found.
I didn't really read what that one was. Is this another next step? Okay, it's the second one of those next step things. So we're gonna get some flat research and some machine parts out of it. We're back upstairs. We've got a concrete extractor. That storage space is full. Okay. Let's get that going, please. And I do need to put down some large dumping sites. One actually right there does seem like a good place to go. Once nano refinement is researched, which again, it's not being researched right away, this whole section will be online. I'm a little disappointed actually with this site. I was thinking about this, I guess when I woke up this morning, before I rolled out of bed. This site is nice in the fact, yeah, there's a bunch of machine parts here, but it isn't that great because that's all I've got. I mean, like, they had, like, a couple metal sites down here, almost kind of like down in this area, where we've got metals, rare metals, concrete, and water. I'd be a little more enthusiastic about it. A bit odd. I mean, maybe this could be... I mean, I do think this would be an excellent spot to put down some wind turbines. In fact, let's level this area out while I'm talking about this. Let's go here... Here. Yeah, I want to level this out. It's going to essentially fill this waste rock site on its own, which is telling me that I do need to get another waste rock processor up here. Hey, please stop your auto mode. I need you to grab a full thing of metal for me, please. Thank you. Let's see if I can kickstart my operations up there with a bunch of extra metal. I do also, this video, need to get shuttle hubs produced. Need to get a couple of those guys done up, because I want to start bringing materials up this way. Slap an autosave down on that, because I do want waste rock processor, the rare metals extractors. I think up here I could put some automated electronics factories down. I can't do automated machine parts factories here because, again, I don't have the metals here with which to do it. This is actually one of the situations, one of the few, where core metals would be beneficial if I could get it where I would need it to be. I do like putting these things right next to the space elevator. Can't fit it there. Can't fit it there. Don't know where I'm going to put this guy. I do want to kind of have him in a spot where he's going to be close by to a lot of things. We can just grab materials and run off. Down to my domes. Let's take out my colonists. I've got 86 right now. I actually have a couple people who are listed as unemployed. That's good, bad, big, large, huge, not sure. That's totally fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and order some more shuttles to get that going for me. We're going to have a heavy load in this for a while. That's fine. An MDS up here would be really helpful, by the way. I'm gonna just dump this over here, turn off this site for the
Sector
moment.
scanned.
Let's get this built up. And this guy's broken down, so we do actually need machine parts being delivered here. Let's turn off food up here, because I'm not going to need food in this facility. Let's actually get this guy prioritized. Cool. I do want to start using the waste rock that's up here a little bit sooner. If I had a metals refinery or a rare metals refinery, I think it'd be okay up here, but for the moment... Damn, this dust radius is huge. Yeah, we're gonna need no fuel, no food. Get that the hell out of here. I'm okay with everything else up here. Do have another vent downstairs. Sorry.
Anomaly found.
Really? It's just... Okay, just go a few feet and scan the next thing. Alright, this. Change the skin on it. There we go. So we're going to start pulling 5.3 out of here. Looks like since it's average, we'll put 5.3. So we're going to be getting about 30 per day out of these two sites. Just got to make sure, of course, that nano refinement is done before then. I will outsource because I've got some extra cash on hand. Yeah, I'm going to get this built up and then I'll do this flattening. Make sure that any extra research or any excess power I have goes to use. I'm going to use that design that I was not aware that I had for a while. Now let's go education. We have a hockey institute. And I don't have... Martian universities are still locked for me.
Sector scanned.
I'm going to go ahead and use the hockey institute here. I'm going to rip down the research lab apart, but something here that's going to make folks a little bit happier. Actually, no, wait, not there. Hockey institute's going to go down here. And probably... I'm not sure which one just shut down there. Rare metals extractor. Oh, power problems. Open her up. Open her up. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually going to turn off the rest of you guys. This is actually where we do need to get the flatten project done. Getting a wind farm built up here. And probably... Dust race is pretty big. Let's go ahead and get a atomic accumulator set up here. Go on auto mode. RC commander is just sitting here. He has no drones assigned to him, so we're fine on that front. Alright, 172132. For some reason I thought it was a different thing. Alright, so down here. I've got a ton of metals, rare metals, water available to me. Of course, you have the pit. I'm not doing anything with the pit just yet, of course, because I want to make sure that I've got things to spare for it. And whatever I do send down, I will recover with supply pods. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and shut you down. We're going to refab you. I'm going to put everybody over to the Hockey Institute for the time being. See what's going on here. Also turn off my TV studio workshop. And let's get the Hockey Institute going like 24/7. I'm gonna refab the TV studio workshop and I'll probably move it to another dome. Or add housing down here. We can add another apartment complex, but this dome, we actually have some decent comfort in this dome. We've had quite a few kids born here, which is good. I do need a retirement home down here. Okay, up here, I'll actually move that TV studio workshop up to here because the colonists only go so far to work. If I move them over to this dome, then the colonists who are unemployed in GOS 1, they'll come down here and start working here. Huh. Now let's turn this off. Yeah, we're still a ton unemployed, so I'll open up first shift here. Also running out of housing space. Yeah, 2 vacant residential slots. Now, smart homes are almost done, so I can slap a retirement home down. And that'll actually move some folks out of these buildings that are aging out and get me some space for other people. Actually, wow, not as many as I thought. Only a handful.
Research complete.
Alright, so first thing, retirement home. Put that right there in the middle. Wisdom reconstruction. This is another technology that I am aware of. I've got it right there, never mind. Alright, let's get nuclear terraforming. Let's get those two technologies done up a little bit faster. I'm running a slight deficit on water right now because we've got some things that are malfunctioning. These guys are not producing enough. A carbonate processor would get me there a little bit faster. Right there, it's a 6,000 research. Those three will help get me to the bottom of that tree a little bit faster. And it'll also start letting me thicken up the atmosphere, which is, of course, one of the goals I need to do. This project is still being landscaped, that's okay. I think Hey is pretty much had it at this point, usefulness-wise, because we've got pretty much everything else done up right now.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, these next step ones are a bit odd to me. Like, I've got the extra stuff down here, which is cool, but it's like, what do I do with it now? And you can see everything is down here that my Hey has collected. What do I, Polymers would be needed for an artificial sun, which, don't get me wrong, I think I need to get. The artificial sun would actually be a good way to utilize the water that I have. Stop that. Larger polymers, stop being a hey. Grab these guys too. I'm going to take all 45 and run them upstairs.
Sector
I'm
scan.
going to get cleaned up at a certain point.
Research complete.
Right, cool. We now have the special project to melt the polar ice caps. It's going to give me 20% water and 10% atmosphere. It's going to give me 400 extra fuel, mind you. I also don't have any rockets nearby, so again, kind of a moot point. Let's drop off that there. I do have a polymer factory just kicking around over here on its own. So we got that done. We got the next one coming up real fast, mega satellites. And again, these are usually
Research
at the very, very bottom of the tech tree. And mag shield, it just decreases the loss of the atmosphere. And it will it'll essentially just make it negates essentially the need for, I think, one mag field generator. So something to keep in mind. Now, carbonate processors, I want to build 2 of them at least. Oh, seed vegetation. Finally got that one unlocked. There's the seeds itself at 40,000. This is usually a low cost one. Lake crafting's there, and I have lake vaporators over here. And NanoRefinement's going to move up. Now, all my water is down here right now. This area is still being converted over. Yeah, and this is why I want a carbonate processor down here, is that we've got a lot of... We have the rare metals and the concrete extractor. They're going to be producing waste rock forever. And it makes sense to have something over there. Just that. I'm going to actually I'm going to start scanning the pit at this time. Go ahead, I'm going to unpack you guys, because we're going to have some stuff to do. I think I got to send drones down there at some point, and then like a rover. I'll probably send RC Explorer 3 down if I'm totally honest. They'll be able to like just work through the bottomless pit lab technologies. I don't think this is going to be able to restart off once I have nano refinement done, which is a bit of a tragedy. But if I can't restart it, I can just refab them, put them up here, and I won't have to build 2 more. So I got to look at it as the positives as much as possible. Okay. Now, one other thing that I have not seen so far is the mystery. We're on Sol 101. I only have 90 colonists, mind you. I do believe most of these events trigger at Sol 100. So that could be also what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's start moving people out of the apartments into the retirement homes, because you're not in the workforce and you're taking up space. Hate to say it. Yeah, you're out of the workforce. You need to be a little bit in this dome now. Oh, you're out of the workforce now. A celebrity who's out of the workforce. Okay, they'll actually probably make the most complaints about this. But getting the extra research, of course, very helpful. And it does generate power a little bit more effectively. Plus, 20% research boost. This dome wasn't in range. This dome is in range. Point to keep in mind. Ooh. Did have a thought, too. Queue up gem architecture. Want to make sure that I'm getting that going too. My food production looks to be stable. We're producing about 76 every few days. We're only consuming 20. We might have an equilibrium issue, and if that is the case, I'll go ahead and address that when it happens. The pit.
Anomaly found.
That's not an anomaly. Let's do this. There we go. Haha. So yeah, scan this deep rare metals deposit to find out what the hell's going on with the pit itself. The pit is going to be way down here. Only 10,000. That's not bad. I say only, of course. Then we head back up here. And I will slowly refab this whole section, because I'm probably going to have to like cable up to about here near this deposit. And then, oh good, this is finished. Let's actually do what I did in the last colony. Weird that it didn't give me the
Research complete.
didn't give me the drone hub access for the thing I was looking for. Okay. So here is out of the dust radius of everybody.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to put it. I'm not a huge fan of the layout on this guy, if I'm absolutely honest. So I have to like kind of keep in mind of how I'm going to play this. Alright, so if I go like that. Yeah, it's going to be too far at a certain point, but if I go... Wow. The game's being generous this time. Very generous on the distancing. Alright, I can work with this. Thank you, Superior Pipes and Cables. That's hooked in now. Fuel refinery storage is full. That's okay.
Dust storm approaching.
That's not okay. That's going to be a problem for me. Alright, cool. Actually, yeah, it is actually going to be a problem for me. Here's why. I don't have those wind turbines up here yet. Also, I don't have polymer blades, but you can't blame me for that one. That's actually the game. Alright, cool.
Sector scanned.
I'm going to set one down here. We have the concrete for it, mind you. But it's, of course, like right at the edge of the radius. What I may do is just do a line of... Yeah, I got it. So I'll do a line of wind turbines and then a line of atomic accumulators right next to it. It's going to make sense when it's all... waste rock? Okay.
Anomaly found.
Hey guys, can you give me one large dumping site right here, please? There's plenty of waste rock right here. Again, don't know why it's showing up as a environmental anomaly, but whatever floats your boat. Gonna go grab some of the waste rock and we'll be okay. Oh, I think they're actually putting it near the other waste rock. They're going to collect it. We're going to have a waste rock site made. Then we're going to start dumping stuff in. There we go. Pull them off for just a second. Make sure we've got the 10 there. And then what I'm doing right now is working to reduce the cost of the bottomless pit when I actually build it. Meteor Storm 2. Wow, game, you are trying to kill me today. I like it. Joke's on you. I have defenses now. Ooh. Right there. And nope, that's not an MDS laser. How much on power here? I do have a surplus, that's good. The dust storms, I'm gonna have to close this guy off, obvious reasons. This guy's also toast. Maybe, I don't know. A lot of something got delivered here. Oh, these are rares.
Sector scanned.
Ooh, another breakthrough. Wasn't expecting to find another one of you around here. I'll take it. Now we'll go ahead. I'm going to prioritize these two guys. I did hear that meteor come down somewhere. Alright. Allow the bottomless pit experiment. Unsatisfactory results. We got 10% though. And I'm just going to keep scanning through these things. I think the next one's going to require me to use a drone and then a rover. I can't remember if it's going to be a hey or a... I'm actually going to send a hey back down. Because I know it's going to be a rover of some sort, but I can't remember which type of rover is going to get thrown down. And let's also get another carbonate processor operating here, please. Yeah, I'm going to put it kind of like right there. That'll be nice. GHG factories, if you have a ton of excess fuel, is a great way to do what I'm trying to do here. I've got some unemployment. It's mainly, I'm going to guess, up in this dome. Yep, up here and up here. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to allow the extra workers here. This is, okay, this needs to be like low priority. Oh, wait. This dome needs to be low priority. If there's other jobs that need to be filled, those jobs need to be filled first, kids. I've already got the 40% workers in workshops, but these other buildings that need to have workers in them need to have workers in them before the frickin' TV studio workshop. I know, it's a lot of people do want to have careers in TV. I was one of them. I'm gonna, yeah, lose a drone. Whoop. Nothing's gonna happen here. The pit worked until it didn't. I've had the pit event several times, so if you want to pause and read this at any point, go ahead and do so. I'm not going to take any offense to it.
Anomaly found.
So it's just saying, like, hey, let's do these extra things just to figure out what's going through it. Oh my god. If you want to play this map, go in the description of this video, take down the coordinates. This map natively has yielded alien imprints, nano refinement, global support, extractor AI. Superior pipes and cables came from an event, but you could probably find them on this map at this rate. Extractor AI, capture asteroid, gem architecture, superconducting computing, Project Phoenix. You are... It's foolish if you do not try to get these events. If you don't try to get these. I do think you're making a mistake if you do not try to play this map, because this map is a lot of fun. This map is very enjoyable if you're able to do a playthrough like this and not have to worry about all the little things that are going to be happening with the game. This map is, I mean, it leaves a little bit to be desired on the resource front, but I've got some good vistas here. I've got a great research site here right next to my elevator. This could actually be the stationary elevator site, and this one moves around. Bye, Explorer. Just get it out of here. And let's see. Okay, it was actually the Explorer that scanned it. So RC Explorer 1. Research is an art form. So we got up to 50% on that. Let's also check my research tab. All right, we got one thing left to do. I'm going to keep going with nano refinement. So it's down 5,000 instead of 10,000, which is totally fine. For the underground, I'm going to kind of leave for a bit. I don't need it right this second. I mean, I definitely could set up some mining or whatever and start moving stuff up and down, yada, 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 like I would do like I did in previous playthroughs. What I do want to do, though, is I've got a dust storm inbound. This needs to actually get finished. It is out of range for me, so I'm actually going to make this a priority for my drones up here. Because if I can get the last 10 machine parts, 40 concrete delivered over here, I can actually start moving. I can start moving power up here and not have to worry about this thing shutting down and this site being inoperable during this. I do also want to put down a dedicated. Ooh, wait. I could put a dedicated landing pad here for trade. Just had that thought. No fuel up here though. That's a problem for me. All right, specific depot for the rare metals. Put that right here, actually. Damn, dust storm started. Cut off. We've got excess power going, which is good. These guys, though, are going to need more polymer production. So I'm going to actually shut these guys up for the moment. I'm losing 18 power per tick for the next 2 days, essentially.
Sector scanned.
Another key. Interesting. An alien imprint was found up here, by the way, kids. Let's get that guy research over there. O2 deficit is not much we can do about it, but I've got plenty of O2, which is fine on its own. And the TV studio is slowly producing funding for me, so also very helpful. I'm going to bring up a rocket. Just a cargo rocket. Fill her with drones. I do think that's the right thing to do at this point. Don't need to bring any of those up with me. Don't need to bring orbital probes. Yeah, I'm just going to bring up an extra load of probes. Take some of this 154 rare metals back, and make a little bit of cash in the process. What I might do, though, because there's very few rare metals down here, most of it's being produced up here. Also no fuel up here, so that's a problem. Not going to be able to do that. I'll do it down here. What'll likely have to happen with the rare metals production, unless I build a fuel refinery up here, which is possible, mind you, with the superior pipes and cables, I can lay it down wherever I want. To a point. Meteor storm has started. Alright, it is going to be taking aim at the colony, just from where I'm seeing this coming down right now. We've got a good line of MDSs set up here. We've got a good line of coverage. The only area that doesn't have coverage is the tunnel up here at the very edge. And hopefully, keyword, we're not going to have a problem with that. Knowing my luck, in fact, I know exactly what's about to happen.
Sector scanned.
This is going to get built and immediately destroyed by a meteor. I know the game so well.
Research complete.
Ah, I got the 1500. Oh, that was in the thing. I'm paying attention. Alright, too far from working commanders. Even if I put one out there, like it's right on the edge, I doubt I'm going to get a lot of protection from it. Alright, good news is we now have this area is now connected to the main grid. And we do have a lot of drones that are running around trying to get everything done up here. That's what these 20 drones are going to most likely go to, is this drone hub up here. Reassign them all up in this one. Hot damn, I'm already at the 30-minute mark. On my recording at least, so I'm pretty close to that. The recording itself, I was not expecting this video to go so fast. Alright, Cave of Wonders we can probably click away from. And we gotta get one more, and then those keys.
Meteor incoming.
Show me.
Meteor incoming.
Recharge. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Ooh. Man, this thing is,
Meteor incoming.
well, there's plenty of defenses on this one. Wow, there's quite a few that can hit it, but thank you, one of these guys hit it. All right, we got our first carbonate processor being built up too. Wow, we got a lot of things that are being done up in this video, and I'm okay with it. Next video, though. Once the dust storm ends, thankfully, I still don't have polymer blades researched. This is actually a good thing in this situation because I don't have to redo the upgrade on... Okay, this is a problem for me, actually. Multiples in the same site is bad.
Sector scanned.
Once I get polymer blades upgraded, which again is way down here, I'll actually queue it up.
Meteor incoming.
I'll go ahead, start moving these wind turbines up. The triple electric scrubber, which I believe I researched natively on its own, that's also going to move up. This could become an area where maybe my artificial sun is, but I do like the idea of moving my wind turbines up to higher elevation, because the elevation now is 49% here.
Meteor incoming.
And you're going to keep hearing meteor incoming until the cows come home with this video. So I'll put a cut in here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.